We're going to Titan, which is one of Saturn's moons. This is our rocket. We're going to launch. Okay, ready? Methane lakes. But we are going to switch stages. Okay, we just detached the side boosters. Okay, this is our next stage. We are going down, but we are going to speed up. So let's change it. Back up. Start a little bit. I'm at the transfer window. We can transfer windows that we're needing. Accelerate. We need to turn. So right now we're trying to get into orbit. See that right here? That's Earth. We're in just the normal mode. I accidentally released the side boosters because the side boosters have more so just go like 30 seconds. Just let that go back 30 seconds. Just past the car line. Just the car line is like the atmosphere. Past it. It's just Venus. But I don't really know RCS is like stuff that sprays some kind of thing out. I don't remember what it sprays. Now we're gonna zoom out. We're gonna go to Saturn, and we're gonna navigate to Saturn. Right there, you can see Titan in a little corner. I don't know where my thing is, but now you can't. Okay, we're going. Earth is gonna be going in the transfer window. Okay. And then in our orbit, there will be a transfer window inside of our orbit. Okay, let's go. Okay, there's our transfer window right there. Oh, and there's a lot of other stuff in orbit because I've played this game for a while. Okay, so that plus sign is, we need to get that number to 0. So we can actually get there because we want that to 0. Okay, now I'm turning my RCS on. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. I was pushing down instead of up, and I need to go a little bit upper. In that arrow, if we get out of this map, meters. Well, now we're fast forwarding because because it took us too long. We didn't get to the transfer window. Okay, now we're back at the transfer window with a tiny bit of fuel left, but we do have more stages. It's that thing on the top. That's a fairing. There's those things. That thing on the top. It will open up, and our probe is inside. We just got rid of that stage. Okay, this is our last stage. It says United States, and inside of that little thing that would help the rocket go up, which is like a triangle. It's a fairing. So inside there, our lander is in there. There's no wheels, and on the fairing we have a heat shield, so we don't burn up because Titan has an atmosphere. And on the lander we have 2 parachutes, so we can parachute. And you can only parachute on planets with atmospheres or moons with atmosphere. So let's go. Okay, our speed's at 5,000 and it's going down. Okay, let's turn a little bit. Okay, we are not in orbit anymore. Right now the other line, that dotted line is where we need to start accelerating. But then that line that's not dotted, that's where we're heading. And so you can see that it's not around Earth. So right now we're going that way, but we need to go on that dotted line. Yeah, we also need to line the lines up so we can actually get an encounter on Titan. Okay, we're doing a good job. Okay, I just reached 100 meters per second. Okay, we're doing very well. Okay, and we are on the 1.6 update. And we need to speed up a tiny bit. Our velocity is 3,000 meters per second. And it's okay. We have an encounter. When it says 0.00 meters per second, it means that we have an encounter. We're going to be using RCS to get our encounter closer to Saturn. Which, if you didn't know, Saturn is actually a gas giant, and it has rings. But its rings, we think that they're made of the moons that got to the Roche limit. And the Roche limit is when a moon gets too close to a planet and it breaks. So that's what probably formed Saturn's rings. Okay, we're getting pretty close right now. You can see Titan right there. Okay, we don't want that encounter because I don't know what that encounter is for. I don't know where it is. Okay, now we're gonna speed up a little bit. We're gonna time warp kind of close a little bit, and then we're gonna turn around and we're gonna boost to where we're away where we're going, so then we can get into Saturn orbit. Okay, we just entered the sphere of influence of Saturn. I don't really know what a sphere of influence is though. Okay, we're turning. So you can see that we're turning. So we can begin to orbit. And soon we're gonna open our fairing, I think. Yeah, soon we're gonna open our fairing, and it's gonna have a heat shield so that we can actually not burn up. Because if we didn't have a heat shield, we would burn up. If we would be to the atmosphere. And then we can see our liquid fuel right there. We're in the corner on the bottom. So that's our fuel, and then the other bar on the bottom is our lander's fuel. About to get orbit. You can see our line is changing. Okay. gonna make it. And ring that bell so you can know when we upload a new video. Okay, let's accelerate a little bit more. And stop. Okay, now we're gonna navigate. We're in orbit around Saturn. Okay, we just opened the fairing. See it? So it just split into two. You could see our lander for like a couple seconds. This might take a while to get to the transfer window, but it's fine. I think we already have an encounter because it already shows an encounter on the screen. We might already have an encounter. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna actually have to use the transfer window. It has an encounter. It says encounter. Actually, I think that's just a part of the game. Yeah, it always says encounter. Like when I go to the moon, it says encounter. So that's not why it always says encounter, I think. This is taking a while. We should be going faster than Titan because we are closer to Saturn. Because if the more farther or something is orbiting something, the longer it takes to do a full circle. And a year on a planet that's really far away is like super long because one entire rotation and it is a year. And then these other moons, there's other moons. We got Pan, we got Enceladus. I think that says Rhea. And do we have Dawn, I think? I don't know how to say all of them, but I know some of their names. Like Titan, that's the one I know the most. Oh, we don't have to accelerate at all. It's already at 0.0 meters per second. Well, I didn't get to pick how much we actually enter, so I don't know if we're going straight down to the side. Okay, we just entered the sphere of influence of Titan, and we just entered Titan's upper atmosphere. There's the heat shield. Okay, and there's our lander. Turning. Oh, we're going straight down. I don't think that's very good. I think it's better if we go to the side. Okay, look, our heat shield is at 1 Celsius, 3 Celsius. Okay, it's heating up. We're heating up. We have very good fuel. We haven't used any fuel on the lander. We're getting very hot, but we just entered Titan's lower atmosphere, and now we're unheating. Oh, we're spinning. I don't think that's very good. Yeah, that's not very good. Okay. We can't deploy the parachute yet. Okay, we have a tiny bit of slide velocity, but we're going down. Okay. Our height is going down, and our velocity. Oh. Okay, we're gonna have to revert 30 seconds because I did not mean. I thought we were going slow enough. Okay, so now we're not gonna do that again. We're gonna wait until we actually slow down a lot more. Let's just get rid of those because it's gonna hurt. Okay, I'm just gonna get rid of all of them and then redo the stages. So I'm gonna do the parachutes first because so for some reason it was the landing legs first, and I don't think that's right. Then I'm just gonna detach my manually. Okay, we just entered Titan's lower atmosphere again. Our height's going down. We are heating up still. But now we're getting a little colder. It's not as hot. Also, if you think Titan has life, like and subscribe too. If you think Titan has life fit under the surface where there's maybe liquid water. Okay, then our arrow is showing where we're going. then that thing on the top of the lander is a docking port, so we can bring the lander back to Earth if we wanted. Then the other thing below the docking port is a probe, so we can actually control the lander. And that orange thing is just our fuel tank. We have 2 parachutes and 2 landing legs. For some reason, our lander's fuel is a little down. Okay. Soon we're gonna deploy the parachutes. Our height is like 3,080. Yeah, 700 meters. The 80 isn't there. It's just always going down. I don't know why the lander's fuel is a little bit gone because we didn't use any, but we're doing very good. I bet we're actually gonna land. Okay, we're doing very, very, very good. Okay, soon we're gonna open our parachutes. We can only open them at 25,000 meters, I think. Okay. Deploy. It's not letting me for some reason. Now deploy. The parachutes are half deployed. Okay. I'm going to try to slide off. So I'm going to turn the rocket a little bit so I can slide off of this thing. I don't really want to be on it. Okay, we're turning. Okay, we're off of the heat shield. Okay, deploy the landing legs. Okay, I think we're actually going to land. It might take a while. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna land. There's the surface. And those darker spots are methane. Oh, this is Titan. We're landing on Titan. And if you forgot, we're landing on Titan, one of Saturn's moons. Okay, we're doing very good. I don't know if we're speeding up time. I don't remember if we're speeding up time. I forgot to use the stages to deploy the landing legs. We're not going to be using the landing leg stages because I forgot. Okay. There's the surface. Okay, we're doing good. Okay, now we're speeding up at 3x speed because it's the max I can go. Something just broke, but it wasn't on the lander. It was probably like a piece of the rocket that just burnt up. Okay. We're doing good. Okay. That is not the methane. That's the surface, but there's darker spots. That's actually the methane. It doesn't look like we're close to any methane. I don't know if it's good or bad, because I do want to see the methane, but I don't want to actually fall in it. But we are very far away from methane. Okay, our parachutes, both parachutes are fully deployed. Okay, that's the surface. That is not methane, that's the surface. Okay, let's speed up time a little more. We're getting very close. Okay. About to land. Only a couple meters above the surface. Okay, landing.